Hi guys, today I'm ranking the Supergirl actresses, so let's get into it. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be ranking the Supergirl actors. Now before I do it, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. Really helps out. So there are 4 actors to go through. Yeah. I wanted to do this video for a while, but I wanted to withhold doing it because Supergirl was in the Flash, and I wanted to see how well Sasha Calle played it for me to do this ranking. So let's get into it. Now, number 4, I have Helen Slater. Now, she played Supergirl in the 1984 movie of the same name, Supergirl. Now, there's no problem with this movie. One, I feel like Christopher Reeve should have been in this movie. I think if Christopher Reeve was in this movie, it would have made this movie better. But the problem is he quit the role after Superman 3. He came back for Superman 4 eventually. I feel like this movie, there's a lot of plot holes in it. And that's mainly to do with Superman not being there. Yeah, they mention him, I think, in the car. They mentioned him in the car, like on the radio once, and there was a photo of him as well. And you have Lucy Lane. You have Mark McCloy as Jimmy Olsen. He's the only one to appear in 5 movies. Peter O'Toole was in is good. You have Faye Dunaway as Selena, and as Bianca. I do feel like she was trying a bit to be like Lex Luthor, and Bianca was basically Otis. Well, the difference is that Selena was kind of like a witch. Like she had powers and stuff, and Lex Luthor didn't. And Ethan was fine. I think Ethan was made for the film. And I think Helen Slater, I think with good material, she probably could have been a good Supergirl, but she only had that one movie. I would have wanted them on screen I would have wanted them, but eventually we did in the Flash movie. We actually see them on screen. There was CGI is deep fake, and people were complaining about the CGI. I don't mind the CGI. It was fine. I thought Helen Slater was good. Like Helen Slater, she went on to be in Smallville. She played Laura, Clark's mother, biological mother, and she went to play Eliza Danvers, who's Cora's mother and adoptive mother, and also Alex's mother. And I thought that was great fan service. So yeah, then Slater. Number 3, I have Sasha Calle. Hold on a second. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Next we have Sasha Calle. Now she played Supergirl in the Flash movie and in the DCEU. Now the Flash was going to be loosely based on Flashpoint. She basically takes in the role of Flashpoint Superman, the one who was watched by a government, and then he was weak, and then so yeah, and he wasn't able to use his powers and stuff, and he was skinny. They took some of it, and I thought she was good. I think it's a shame that we're never going to see her and Henry Cavill meet. There was actually post scene that was going to have Henry Cavill, and it was going to have Michael Keaton, Sasha Calle, Henry Cavill, and Sasha Calle, Gal Gadot. They cut it out, which I think I'm happy that I think it's a better idea they did. Because there's no point putting teasing something if you know they're not going to deliver it. Because we're going to get the James Gunn reboot, and Sasha, I think for the short screen time she had, I thought she was right. I love the suit. People were complaining about her being Latino when she was first. I didn't care she was Latino. I thought she could be good. Because they auditioned like over 100 women or girls, and then Sasha Calle got the role. And she's good. The chemistry she has with Michael Keaton, and Michael Keaton as Romello, but I think it's good. Spoilers if you haven't seen it, she dies at the end, but that's basically the Earth 89 version. No, so yeah, so when James Gunn announced his reboot, he announced that we're going to do Supergirl 1 tomorrow, which is loosely going to be based on the comic book of saying, and people have been asking for Sasha Calle. I still want Sasha Calle to play. I think with short screen time, I feel like it will waste for them not to bring her back. I hope they bring her back in Supergirl 1 tomorrow. I think it'll be great, and they give her probably an updated suit, like what they did with Henry Cavill and BVS. And yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. So Sasha Calle was good. She surprised me. I really liked her. So go and check out this movie. I know it's not doing well, but go check out The Flash. It's good. Don't listen to those pundits. Don't listen to the Snyder fans. It's a really good movie. Number 2, I have Melissa Benoist. She pretty much plays Supergirl in the Arrowverse. Now she's one of the Trinity. You have Arrow, Green Arrow, The Flash, and Supergirl. And now she was the 3rd one to get a show. Technically, she was on CBS, but then they canceled off season 1. So CW picked up from season 2 onwards. And Melissa Benoist is good. I enjoyed her. The only other thing I've seen her was Glee. Well, she played Marnie, and she was actually in Glee first before she was Supergirl. And then she left Glee entirely so she could be Supergirl. They asked her to come back, she never came back. But I think she was busy with Supergirl. And I think she's good. I think the problem with Melissa Benoist is Supergirl, I feel like the writing they give her just wasn't good. Like she had I think season 1 is good. Some of season 2 is good when you see Superman Tyler Hoechlin. But I think the problem with Melissa Benoist, I feel like Melissa Benoist is a good actor. The problem is they really don't do anything with her, and they try to make her like Superman, and not because if you read comic, if you read Supergirl is different to Superman, and I think that was the problem. That's the show was trying to make her like a female Superman, and I thought the finale was fine. It was one of it was great. I thought Melissa Benoist was good. The suit was good. They changed the suit, what they gave her. I didn't mind it. I think she was good material. I think she could be good. Now she didn't come back for the Flash finale. I kind of wish she did. Because Melissa Stephen Amell came back as well. I kind of wish she came back. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Melissa Benoist, I think she's good. I hope they do like a Crisis movie or maybe a Flash or whatever. If we see her, I want to see her interact with Helen Slater and maybe Sasha Calle. I think that would be good. And then number 1, I have Laura Vandervoort, who played her in Smallville, and I think she's good. Laura Vandervoort's a good actor. Man, she actually got to be in Supergirl. She played Indigo. And Laura Vandervoort, I think, is good. The reason why I think she's the best is I feel like the story they gave her was good. She came in the show in season 7, and yeah, she's in majority of the season, and I thought she was good. With what they gave her, she was good. She had chemistry with her and Tom Welling. I thought she was good with what they gave her. I enjoyed it, and that's what I have to say. Now she's in like majority of season 7 as a main character. Now she's in 2 more episodes after that. She's in 1 episode of season 8. And then she was in 1 episode, season 10, called Supergirl, which she has this suit on in the season 10 episode. She doesn't have the symbol, but I think she was good. I thought Laura Vandervoort played Cora well, and I enjoyed it. I think she's one of the best business storylines they gave her, and I think she was really good. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So that is pretty much my ranking on the Supergirl actresses. So guys, thank you for watching my video. I'll see you next one. Bye.